My name is Oonagh Stransky, and I am a translator of Italian literature. Today I'm going to read a passage from Abandonment by Erminia Dell'Oro, published by Héloïse Press. This book is told from three different perspectives: Sellass, an Eritrean woman; Carlo, an Italian soldier who was sent to the colony of Eritrea; and Marianna, their daughter. The passage I'm going to read is from Marianna's perspective. She couldn't stand the thought of remaining there, in that bed, in that room of nightmares, listening to her mother breathe. Sellass would never fully understand how much Marianna loved her and wanted to see her happy. The thought of her mother weighed like a stone on Marianna's heart. Never again, she told herself, would she count her mother's steps homeward. It was better to count her own thoughts and then put them away somewhere safe, for they would never betray her. With her heart beating fast, she got dressed and made her way to the door, shoes in hand. Before opening it, she stood still for a moment to make sure that Sellass had not heard her. All she could hear was her own heartbeat and Sellass and Gianfranco's breathing. The slow creak of the door as it opened was torturous, as if all of Edga Arbi had been shaken by thunder. She stood immobile for another few seconds, holding her breath, again afraid that Sellass would wake up. Then she closed the door behind her and walked towards the gate. When she passed Zubuk, she caressed his leaves, as always, both out of affection for the plant and for good luck. It was one of the many rituals she had created for herself and could not refrain from doing. Despite being eager to leave, it felt like she had not petted him enough, so she went back twice, 3 times. She needed to be sure that Zubuk's heart wasn't wounded. With great effort, Marianna pushed away the boulder that kept the rusty tin gate closed. Finally, she was outside. She took a deep breath of relief and dried her sweaty palms on her dress. The black night sky was fading. A glow lay on the horizon. Marianna felt both joy and freedom. Gone was the feeling of oppression she had experienced upon waking. Then she noticed a distant movement in the rosy dawn light. Approaching slowly, the way a dream brings a fairy tale vision into focus, was a caravan of camels. Marianna remembered one of the Bellas vendors telling her about the men from the low plains, how they spent the night in the village of Eritrea on their way to sell their goods at the market. Tall, slender men wearing elaborate jackets and loose white trousers, tight at the ankle, walked one behind the other, each with the same light step. They sang softly in Arabic as they marched. The camels followed with the same rhythm, like vessels on a choppy sea. The men got closer and closer. Marianna was perspiring with emotion. She had never seen such beautiful men, such rich clothes. The last stars vanished into the light sky. The village and red earth were now visible. Marianna felt hypnotized by the vision. She could not move. The men came even closer. She could see their handsome and proud faces, their large dark eyes, the golden stitching on their clothes. They paraded past her silently, one after the other, as if connected by an invisible thread. Meanwhile, the men stared back at her. Marianna felt the reciprocity in their gaze, as if they wanted to communicate to her the disquieting vision that lay before them. A child standing perfectly still, in awe, wearing her long hair loose and a lightweight dress, which surely did little to protect her from the cold. For them, she was the final invention of the night as it abandoned the village. She was a dream forgotten with the arrival of dawn. When the camels passed in front of her, Marianna tried to imagine the treasures they carried, which would be sold at the market. Precious woven fabrics, rare seashells, necklaces, ankle bracelets, and endless blocks of shiny salt, just like the Bellas vendors had told her. While she watched them walk away, they turned around one last time to look at her, and then the caravan was gone. She heard noises coming from the village. Marianna hurried back into the courtyard, quietly closed the gate behind her, ran quickly over to kiss and caress Zubuk, sharing her joy with the bush, and slipped back into bed only a moment before her mother woke up. She would see them again, she told herself. There would be other dawns when she would venture out beyond the gate to meet her silent new friends. Thank you very much.